Hi, Clarity family. All right, let's get straight into today's reading. So, we're going to find out who's talking about you, right? And what are they saying? Okay, I'm going to lay the cards out and get down to the details. But first, I want you to meditate here on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. So this is number one, the Sun card, number two, Page of Swords, and number three, the Hierophant. Let's get straight into it. Hi, Clarity family. Number one, welcome to your reading. So, all right, so let's get straight into it. In today's reading, we're going to find out who's talking about you and what they're saying. Okay, the cards are laid out here, and you were drawn here to the card holding the Green Aventurine, right? And the Sun card. All right, so the Green Aventurine is all about healing, opportunities and growth. And when you choose this crystal, right, it tells me there's someone in your life right now who sees potential in you, a person who's focusing on the good stuff about you. Okay, this is someone who's rooting for you from a place of genuine care and wanting to see you win. So you could have been going through some stuff lately, right? And this person sees you as a survivor, someone who pushes through and keeps going. That's what they see you as. Okay, so also what's coming through is like they're aware of your energy, and it's almost like they're quietly admiring you from the sidelines. Okay, now moving on into the Sun. So this card brings clarity for you. So the sun is bright. It's all about success, joy, and illumination. So who's talking about you? What I am picking up is it is someone who knows that you're destined for something big, right? They may be a bit more of like an observer at the moment, watching your rise and waiting for the moment to speak up. Okay, they're seeing in you, and like they're seeing you in your prime right now. You've been lighting up a room lately, right? Your vibe has shifted and it's getting noticed. Okay, so who's ever talking about you is definitely talking about how you've been glowing lately and how you've been showing up for yourself and standing in your power. So this person likely has, I feel like they have likely have like strong confidence in themselves. They're not easily intimidated and they tend to take action in their own life. But at the same time, there's an element of like quiet observation about them. They're not the type to rush to the front, but they definitely notice when something shifts in someone else. Also, the sun, it rules over the zodiac sign of Leo. So Leo is significant in the top placements of their birth chart and that or yours. So it could be seen in the sun, moon, or rising sign, the seventh house of relationship, or even in the in the 10th house of like career and how you stand out. Now, you know what else I'm picking up? Like, there's a bit of like a nurturer vibe in them. So I wouldn't be surprised if they stepped in to offer guidance to you in like a subtle way. They move kind of like in a subtle way. And they might not be someone who shouts it from the rooftops, but they're the kind type of person who'll help you get where like you're going by lifting you up when it counts. Now, I feel like what they're saying about you. So here's the tea. Here is the tea. This person is talking about your growth and they're noticing how far you've come. So, how you've been also handling your business and how you shine. That's what I'm picking up. Even when the odds were stacked against you, right? It's like they see your struggle and they see the honored underdog energy, right? And they've been amazed by your ability to rise above it all. That's what I'm picking up. So they've seen the way you've pulled yourself out of the mud, right? And you keep pushing. So there's an energy here of admiration. And the words they're saying aren't filled with negativity or competition. I'm not picking that up at all. But more of an acknowledgement of like what you're becoming, okay? And they're telling others how your energy is starting to match your ambition, and that you know that the light you've been shining is undeniable, okay? So let's gain more insight. And let's see here. Let's see. What is the energy spirit as it does relate on, let's see. You have, who is talking about you right now? As it does relate to compassion. Okay, that's interesting. So, compassion. I can see you're an empath, number one. And so what I'm picking up is like, so who's talking about you as it relates to compassion? Okay, so there's someone in your life, right, who is definitely aware of the emotional support you provide. So even when you don't realize it, they're noticing how you open your heart, right, to those around you without asking for anything in return. So it's almost like you offer this quiet comfort, whether it's through like simple gestures, the way you listen, or even like your calming presence. So they've seen you step up, right, in tough moments for others, offering, kindness without any expectations. And that's something they really admire. But what's interesting here is that this person just doesn't see you as generous. They recognize how you extend compassion in practical ways too, right? So maybe it's when someone is down and you offer a hand or like a piece of advice. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's when you offer comfort during hard times. Or maybe, you've been showing compassion in ways that even surprised you. You know what I'm saying? Like handling tough situations without turning cold. But what I'm picking up, whatever it is, they're seeing you step into this role of like, emotional support. And they're saying things like, I don't know how they do it, but when you're around, you just feel heard. You know what I'm saying? It's like they really see you. It's like they really see you. And the most striking thing about what they're saying is like how genuine you come across. There's no fakeness, nothing forced. Like it's just you showing up in true compassion form. And so let's gain more insight. That's really interesting. So let's gain more insight. Okay, so who is talking about you and what are they saying? Let's get some personality traits of this person. Spirit. So we have divine, daring dreamer. Okay, so I can clearly see here that with the daring dreamer energy, okay, this energy is saying, hey, change the way you see and not the way you look. So change the way you see and not the way you look. That's interesting. Now, what I am picking up is like, when it comes to what this person is saying about you, it seems like they have an admiration for your presence, right? In their life. They have an admiration for your presence in their life. They're noticing things about you that go beyond the surface level. So here is what I'm feeling is this. Okay, here's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like they're saying things about you like, they inspire me, they remind me that I can dream big. Okay, so this person sees you as someone who helps them reach for those daring dreams. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like it's your energy, or the way you handle things that light the fire in them. So they see your boldness and your determination, and it makes them feel like they can push beyond the boundaries. Okay, there's someone who knows how to dream big, and they're not afraid to chase those dreams down. So what they're picking up on about you is your fearlessness. Okay. Now, Spirit is showing me that this person notices your ambition. You're not just talking about what you want, you're actively making steps towards it. So, whether that's in your career, your personal growth, or even in your relationships, right? They can tell that you are in it for the long run. Okay. That's what I'm picking up. So, who's talking about you? This is someone who isn't afraid to challenge the norms and that has a big picture mindset. They're drawn to you because you have that vibrancy and fearlessness, okay? And that pushes them to dream bigger as well and take bolder steps in their own lives. So to sum it up, with this energy here with the daring dreamer, this person admires your ability to make things happen with a dreamer's heart and like that daring spirit. So they see your courage and your creativity, your unfiltered approach to life. They're talking about how you inspire others and how you push boundaries, both for yourself, you know what I'm saying? And those people who are lucky enough to be in your orbit. Let's just tell it like it is. Thank you, Spirit. So let's gain more insight. Let's see here. Let's see. So who is talking about you? What are they saying? Who are they specifically? Personality, characteristic traits, looks. What's coming through, Spirit? Let's see as it relates to the 12th house. And this is the house of surrender in astrology. So I do want to point out that there are 12 houses in an astrological birth chart. There are 12 houses, right? What I absolutely love about the 12th house is that I feel like this person could have the number 1 or the number 2 in their birthday, birth month, or birth year, or these numbers show up in yours as well. But what I am picking up is like, this person is, I feel like the person who's talking about you right now might have a mystical energy, okay? Because it's like they have a mystical energy about them. This isn't someone who's super out there or flashy, okay? But more someone who has an inner depth, like a certain quiet understanding. And they might not be the loudest person in the room, right? But they definitely notice everything. There's a certain spirituality about them, and they may be drawn like to the mystical or intuitive side of life. There's someone who's interested in the hidden, okay? The things that are unseen or not immediately obvious. Now, personality-wise, so this person has a soft yet profound presence. I'm sensing that they carry a lot of empathy, right? They are, let's see here. I feel like they are like deeply tuned into other people's energy, almost like a mirror. They don't like to reveal too much about themselves up front, but they're always observing and listening, okay? So this person is also private. They're a private person, maybe a little reserved about their true feelings, but they can read people very well because of the 12th house energy, right? They might also have a compassionate aura. Like they can intuitively, right, feel like what others are going through, especially on an emotional or like a subconscious level. Also, what's coming through is like they are a bit of a dreamer themselves, someone who has a quiet intensity but a rich inner world. It's possible that this person has Pisces energy or even Scorpio because of the 12th house ruling over both of those signs. Someone who is prone to like keeping secrets or diving deep into the like the mysteries of life. Also, there's a possibility of them having Aquarius traits, because as the 12th house also rules unconventional, free thinkers who can appear aloof or distant, but are compassionate in their own way. But they are intuitive, right? Probably a daydreamer. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's interested in things like metaphysics or understanding like human psychology on a deep level. Now, as far as what they're saying about you, it feels like they see something beautifully complex about you, something others may miss, and they sense a mysteriousness or a surrendered energy in you. Like you've gone through some sort of emotional or spiritual transformation, and it's deeply inspiring them, right? So I'm saying that they might describe you as someone who has had to deal with your own inner battles. Okay. Someone who has experienced moments where you felt like you didn't even have control over life, but surrendered and released. So to them, that is admirable. And here's what I'm picking up about what this person is saying, okay, about you. They're saying like they have this peace about them, okay? This is what they're saying about you. They have this peace about them, this quiet surrender, as if they know exactly when to let go. It's like they just know the right moments, okay? So there's something about your energy that this person admires, your wisdom and your intuition, especially when it comes to knowing how to deal with tough situations by allowing them to unfold rather than forcing the outcome. And so let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. I love the synchronicity between compassion and the 12th house because, of course, this is water, this is deep energy, and the dreamer energy. The 12th house does rule over dreams. So there's lots of synchronicities here. And I can safely say that your reading is moving on with extreme accuracy. Spirit is here, validating your questions. So let's gain more insight. So what is the energy coming through as who is talking about you? What are they saying? Including personality traits here. Who is talking about you? So we have the vessel. Okay, so with the vessel energy coming through, let's see what I am picking up. Wow, this is interesting what's coming through. All right, so let's tune into the vessel energy. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see who's talking about you and what they're saying. Okay, so the vessel energy here is bringing, through a lot of depth and sensitivity and a kind of a calm presence. So this person might not be the loudest or the flashiest, and we kind of got that earlier, but they have an undeniable impact on those who they come in contact with. So the vessel is the kind of person who absorbs the energy of people around them, and they may not say a lot up front, but there's an emotional depth to this person. Okay, it's kind of like, yeah, there's an emotional depth that draws people in, almost as if there's an emotional container, right? They listen well, empathize with others, and can hold space for tough emotions and complex situations. So who is this person? Well, first off, this is someone with a deeply reflective nature, and they are likely someone who feels things intensely, often silently absorbing the moods and energy of those around them. Okay, so this person could come off as calm, introverted, or soft spoken, but they are by no means shallow. Okay, so the vessel energy reflects a gentle power, one that doesn't demand, attention, but simply holds energy in a way that makes others feel safe, seen, and understood. Okay, so I'm picking up that they are intuitive, very compassionate, sensing the emotional undercurrents, that others might miss. And they might not be overly expressive, but there's a kind of quiet strength that's coming through in how they navigate relationships. So they carry the ability to help others open up. That's what I'm picking up. Right. And in terms of the physical traits, this person might not stand out as loud in appearance, but there's likely something very soothing about their energy. They could have a soft gaze, gentle features, and a calming presence that make people feel safe around them. Okay. They dress simply, but carry themselves in a way that's very down to earth and grounded. And so let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So, what is the energy as it does relate? All right. Wow. What is the energy, Spirit? Who is talking about you? What are they saying? Thank you, Spirit. Who is talking about you and what are they saying? So, you have the Oracle card, the farther gate, bold step forward. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Um, okay. Mm, wow. What I am picking up here, all right, let's tune into this is deep. This is really deep, and we got a lot of deep emotions from this person. So let's tune in. So we're diving into, who's talking about you right now. And we pulled the Oracle card, the farther gate, bold step forward. So this is a really powerful energy. There's a sense of boldness, adventure, and transformation around this person and their perspective on you. So, Spirit, let's see who's talking about the person I'm reading for and what are they saying about them. Okay, so who is talking about you and what are they saying? The farther gate energy. So with the farther gate coming through, we're looking at someone who sees you as a trailblazer, someone who is fearless in making bold moves in life, and even when the path ahead is unclear, okay? They see you as someone who isn't afraid to venture into the unknown, okay? To take the bold step forward, even when it means stepping outside your comfort zone or going against the grain. In terms of personality, this person is probably someone who's been watching you transform in a way that's inspiring, and they might describe you as a visionary or a risk taker, someone who's willing to bet on themselves. So, no matter what the odds are, they see you as someone who is always looking for the next opportunity, even if others don't understand your path. Okay, so let's gain more insight. All right. What is the energy, Spirit? So what is the energy coming through as to who is talking about you? What are they saying? Okay. You have the Hanged Man Tarot energy. Okay. The Hanged Man Tarot. Now, all right, so let's dive into the Hanged Man Tarot energy. And who is this person that is talking about you? So let me just say this, when the Hangman shows up, it's telling me that this person talking about you is likely someone who has been watching you from a different perspective. Someone who's been in a state of pause or reflection regarding you. Okay. The energy here feels a bit detached in a way, yet there's a sense that this person is reflecting deeply on what they see in you. Okay. So the Hangman is all about perspective shifts and letting go. And And sometimes seeing things in a new light with the hangman energy. So this person could have recently been through a situation where they've had to step back and reconsider their thoughts, emotions, or even your relationship with them. And maybe they've been taking time to observe you from a distance, maybe even trying to figure out where you fit in their life or what role you play. So that's what I'm picking up. And who's talking about you. So this person is reflective and likely someone who spends a lot of time thinking deeply, especially about others. So they could be introspective or even a bit philosophical. Someone who doesn't rush to conclusions. The hangman energy indicates someone who's been holding on to certain beliefs or perceptions, right? But maybe now questioning or reevaluating those ideas. So this is a person who may be very patient, deliberate, and careful in their assessment of others. But with the hangman, there's this sense that they come to realize something about you. They are looking at you through a completely new lens now. They are contemplative, someone who takes the time to see the bigger picture. Okay. This could be a friend or an acquaintance or even someone who has a romantic interest but hasn't yet acted on them because they're still in observation mode. I'm picking up a couple of people that could be talking about you. Now, on a deeper level, this could also be someone who sees life a bit differently. Maybe they are more spiritually inclined or inclined to thinking about connections in an abstract, like an abstract or a symbolic way. So I feel like this person is someone who does like to detach emotionally, right? And to gain insight into a situation before jumping in. Now let's get into what they are saying about you from this energy. So I feel like they're saying like this is about you. This is coming from their mouth, so or mind. So they're saying they've always been someone with a deeper view of the world. I can't help but think they've got some hidden depth about them, something they haven't shown yet. That's what they're saying about you. So this person might be in awe of your hidden qualities. So there's likely a sense that they don't quite understand you completely yet. And this has led them to reflect on your own mystery or depth. So they think there's more to you than meets the eye. Okay. And so, beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. Also, click that subscribe button so that you do not miss the next upload. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, number two. Welcome to your reading. We're diving into who's talking about you right now and what they're saying. So let's explore the energy that's coming through today. All right, so let's take a look here. Now, this is the energy of the white howlite crystal, and you've also chosen the Page of Swords. Now, I'm sensing that this card, right? The Page of Swords, first off, it pulls in intriguing energy, okay? You also got the white howlite crystal. This is a calming, soothing stone. And so what I am picking up here is that, first let me say this. The white howlite, it helps with mental clarity, and it's known for helping people tune in to the higher levels of consciousness. I feel like it's important to say that. It encourages a strong connection to self-awareness while it helps to release negative thoughts, and it promoting like deeper understanding and patience. So this crystal, right, is saying that the person talking about you is likely someone who finds peace in your presence or who is genuinely trying to understand you better. You know what I'm saying? And in like a mindful and thorough way. All right. So Now, what I am picking up here, so with the Page of Swords, so um let's see here. The Page of Swords is a messenger, first off. So this is someone who is watching and gathering information and seeking the truth, right? This is someone with a sharp intellect, okay? But can also but also has like they're very curious about you, like what is going on. I feel like this person could be watching your social media pages with private accounts. Yeah, like paging and like watching your pages with private account, having like those prying eyes. This person loves to gossip. So this tells me also that this person is talking about you right now is probably like also intellectually driven, very keen on observing your actions and listening closely to your words, right? And basically doing some investigative digging. They are the type of person who likes to know things from the inside out, right? Often wanting to know why, right? Why behind the actions and decisions. So let's gain more insight. So, what is the energy spirit as it does relate? So, let's see here. Who is talking about you? What are they saying? And also their personalities and characteristic traits. We have here timeout. So, with the timeout oracle card, let's see here. Let's see. Now, this is interesting. Let me just say this. This is so dang on interesting. So, what I am picking up is like the timeout card. First off, it's it's about moments of retreat, reflection, and pauses. Okay, so the energy coming from this card is saying that the person talking about you is someone who is likely taking some time for themselves, either because they need to reflect or are going through like a phase where they need to recharge their energy. So this person might not be overly active or social at the moment, but they could be recalibrating in their life, which makes their words, about you even more interesting. Okay, because they are processing a lot of personal thoughts, experiences, and emotions. Okay, and right now, um, this includes thinking about your presence in their life. So it feels like this person has pulled back, perhaps because of a specific event or situation that needed, them to regain some clarity or emotional balance. But just because they're taking a step back doesn't mean they're not thinking about you, right? It's quite the opposite. Okay. They're reflecting deeply on you right now and their thoughts and so what I'm picking up is like they're reflecting deeply on you right now and their thoughts and feeling their need to process things quietly. That's what I'm picking up. So I feel like, that's interesting. This person is a little introverted. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like they're going through some personal healing right now at the moment. And what they're saying about you. So since this person is like in a reflective mode and somewhat pause, like in a pause state, their words may not be outwardly expressive right now, but what they think about you is still significant. So they are saying things like you about you, like you're a person who takes things in stride, right? And they're saying like, I see that they know how to take their time. You know how to take your time. You know how to process your emotions. You're not someone rushing into decisions. They see you as someone who is calm under pressure and like you don't let the world around you rush you. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. So let's gain more insight. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. So what is the energy as it does relate here? What is the energy coming through? Who's talking about you? What are they saying? Okay, so you have the rock star energy, the rock star oracle. I am a million different things at a million different times, and I am me with no apology. So I feel like this is how they see you, honey, as that rock star energy. So let's see who they are and what they are saying. What I am picking up is, okay. Wow, this is crazy. Okay. All right, let me get to it. Okay, so, all right. So we're tapping into someone, you know what I'm saying? Someone seriously recognizing your bold energy with the Rockstar Oracle. So this is an exciting and vibrant energy. And the card screams confidence, individuality, and unapologetic authenticity is how they see you. So here's someone who sees you as like multidimensional. You know what I'm saying? Full of layers and living life of your own terms without anyone telling you how to act or be. Okay. So this card reflects someone who um, recognizes your unique identity. Okay. This person coming through, right? Right? They um they have a strong personality, right? And they see you as someone who's not afraid to stand out and to be yourself. Okay, they recognize your bold character and your fearlessness. And also what I'm picking up is that what they're saying is about you is like you have that rock star energy, right? And they're saying like you were born to stand out. You can just tell by the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you light up a room, right? They're saying things like you own who you are, and they know that they know you're a big deal even if they don't like it. So they could be hating on you, but they can't help but tell the truth. Okay, so this person definitely sees you as someone with charisma, right? A magnetic force that attracts attention. They might even admire how you don't try to fit in with the crowd, instead, choosing to carve your own path in life, right? They can sense, right, that you've got that confidence that radiates, it radiates effortlessly. Yeah. I feel like they see you as a walking masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? So who's talking about you? Well, it's someone who sees you as a free-spirited, magnetic individual. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's not afraid to be themselves, right? You shake things up and live life boldly for sure. And they might be the type of person who respects, right? Unapologetic self-expression and courage, but they're afraid to say that. They're afraid to say that. So they recognize your deep understanding of your own worth and how you probably carry that energy, towards forward. Basically, you carry that unapologetic energy into everything you do. So let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see here. So what is the energy coming through? Who is talking about you and what are they saying? Okay, this card's like, let me out, let me out, let me in. This is the opposition and balance. Okay, opposition and balance is about like mirrors and interactions. It's about confrontation now. And it's about manifesting and discipline. So who is talking about you? What are they saying? Let's see. What is the energy coming through? This is someone that you could have had, confrontations with, right? And they, because this energy is opposition. So an opposition is an aspect between planets, and it's about test, right? It's about test and conflicts. So let's get the energy on who is talking about you and what they are saying, Spirit. Who is talking about you and what are they saying? Let's get this energy coming through. I feel like they're saying like you're hard to deal with, right? You may be someone that's hard-headed. They, right? This is crazy. Let's see. I'm picking up that, okay. All right. So let me tell you, it's full of passion, confrontation, and a deep sense of balancing forces. So with the opposition and balance energy showing up, which speaks to mirrors as well. So how one reflects, right? How one reflects in like in each other. Okay. So this can involve both conflict and reflection. But most importantly, it's about the things, how things align with tension. So this person is likely someone who challenges you. Okay. This person is someone who challenges you or at least pushes your buttons in some way. Okay. They could even be someone that comes across as a polar opposite of you, right? Reflecting qualities in you that you may not immediately see or sometimes, even dislike about them. There might have been some tension between you two at some point, what I'm picking up with the energy coming through. But with this energy, it's likely they've been your mirror. Okay, possibly triggering some emotional growth, forcing you to face things that you've not always comfortable with. That's what I'm picking up. And this person can also be someone with a strong character, right? Like not afraid of a bit of a back and forth. This person can go back and forth and back to where, it can be a bit draining. So let's gain more insight. Let's see what else. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, oh, what the who? So let's gain more insight. This person's something else. What is the energy coming through? Oh, okay. So we have the Mother Oracle energy. And this person is talking about you, and what are they saying about you? With the Mother Oracle. Let's see. That's interesting. I do want to point out that the Mother is ruled by the Moon, and the Moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So I want to point that out. And what I am picking up is, let's see here. It's interesting. Now, first off, let's dive into the Mother Oracle energy that's coming through in this reading. Okay, so the Mother Oracle is a powerful card, first of all, and it's all about nurturing, care, compassion, and a strong sense of protection. So with this energy, it's clear that the person talking about you, right, is seeing you in a very specific light, perhaps even through the lens of someone who feels a caretaker or guiding like energy, right? Or a guide like energy around you. This person might either be connected to you in a way, very close-knit relationship, or may feel like they have a strong responsibility or emotional tie to you. Okay. This person is likely someone who sees themselves also like as a protector, or someone who tends to take care of others. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Also, what are they saying? They're saying like you have such a big heart and you're incredibly caring. And sometimes like they feel like you take on too much responsibility for others. Okay, so that's what's coming through with the Mother Oracle energy. So let's gain more insight. What is, what what is the energy spirit as it does relate? So let's see. Who is talking about you and what are they saying? Wow. This is literally the Ten of Swords, okay? Now, what I'm picking up, first off, let me just say the Ten of Swords, it's the air energy. It represents the air zodiacs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra definitely could be in the top placements of their birth chart. Sun, moon, or rising, or yours, right? Or yours as a confirmation here in the reading. Now, with the Ten of Swords energy coming through, this is a serious and intense message. Okay, because the Ten of Swords represents something being at an end and a heavy conclusion, but it also indicates transformation and the potential to rise from a very painful situation. So with this card showing up in the context of who's talking about you, it tells us that the person in question has witnessed you go through some difficult times, right? Perhaps betrayal or a sense of being knocked down, right? They know about challenges or heartbreak that you've experienced. They know about that. And this person could be someone who's been a part of your life during these rough moments, or someone who's witnessed you go through a hard time. It may be someone who's not fully in your circle right now, right? Or like possibly an ex or a distant acquaintance, okay? And they might be someone who saw you struggle, felt the weight of your burdens, or observed some like public or personal losses that you went through. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like they may be a former confidant as well. Someone who you once trusted deeply, but now feels somewhat estranged from your inner world, right? They could also be the one, right? One of the individuals that hurt you, whether they were involved in some betrayal or a breakdown. This indicates a person who's been silently judging you during those times, or who knows you've been through it and potentially used your vulnerability as a way to distance themselves. Okay. But this person sees you as someone who's had their fair share of struggles. And, whoa, they're the type to remind you of your tough spots, sometimes with a feeling of injustice or just what you went through, right? And they're saying things like, you know, they've been through so much. It's almost like they were, this is what they're saying. I'm going to just say what they're saying and not say it in their voice, because it can sound a little confusing if I say it in their voice. So I'm just going to say what they say about you. So they say like, you've been through so much, and it's almost like you were stabbed in the back by everyone you trusted. So the Ten of Swords here, right? Energy, it's clear that this person has been reflecting on how many hardships or like betrayals that you've had to endure. They see you as someone who's faced significant pain, possibly like betrayal from friends, families, or people close to you. Right? And there's a sense of empathy here, but also sadness on their part that you've dealt with so much hardship at hand. I feel like this person recognized that you know, they're saying like you hit rock bottom and there was no one to help you. And that they know that you had to pick yourself up from the deepest hole, okay? This person feels that you've had those moments where you felt completely alone in your struggles. And they may not fully understand how difficult things were for you, but they recognize, you know what I'm saying? You were left to handle things by yourself. And they're in awe. They're in awe of the strength it must have taken for you to rise again. Still, there's a quiet sense of regret on their part for not stepping up. You know what I'm saying? When you needed them the most. They're regretting it. And so let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy coming through? Who is talking about you and what are they saying? Thank you, Spirit. A tidy house, clarity and organization. This is the Oracle card coming through. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Who is talking about you and what are they saying, Spirit? What is the energy coming through, Spirit? So the energy from a tidy house, clarity and organization card is very interesting because it speaks of someone who's deeply reflecting on your mental state, decisions, and life situation. So this individual is likely someone who appreciates, right, how you are structured, right? Appreciates your structure, your order, and a sense of clarity. They feel like you represent these qualities in their own world. So it's important to recognize that they're noticing how well, right, you're managing your life or emotions and how you're organizing things to find balance, clarity, and peace. Now, this person could be someone who admires you for your ability to clear away the clutter, whether it's emotional or physical clutter. They likely think of you as someone who is organized or at least moving towards that state, especially if they've noticed moments in the past where you were a bit more scattered or overwhelmed. They also, I feel like they may also be someone who values and respects, you know what I'm saying, your peace and harmony. And they're recognizing that you're likely someone who deals with your own problems in like a more streamlined or like a direct way. So you've recently cleared out negative influences in your life, and they know that. And you're someone who's experienced some transitions, right, in recent times, or perhaps this person seen you go through periods when you needed to cut certain things, right? Whether they're habits, relationships, or emotions from your life, you had to cut them. And now you're seeing a lot more clarity. So there's someone who tries to come in to your existence, right? They see someone who feels like you might feel more centered and in control right now in your environment or your approach to life. It aligns right now to your sense of where you're headed and what they're saying about you. So what I'm picking up is that they're saying that you really cleaned up your life and your energy. Okay? And there's so much less drama happening with you. So the person talking about you sees you as someone who's actively taking the steps to clear negative energy and situations, okay? They notice how things are a lot smoother around you right now. So it's like they see a fresh start, and there's a certain respect in this statement from the decisions you've made to live a more peaceful life, free from clutter, physically or emotionally. This person is saying, I really admire how you have your stuff together, right? It's like they know exactly, that it's like they know, they see that you know exactly what to focus on now. So there's a deep respect here for you and how you've been able to focus your energy on important things that really matter to you. So this person might even feel like, a little impressed or even a tad envious, jealous, right, of how you're finding balance and structure. So they know you've got things in order. You've got things in order. Hmm. Yes, you do. They know you got things in order, honey. And this person noticed you've been recognizing, they're saying like they're recognizing you've been working on organizing your life in more ways than one, right? You've been reworking your goals, and you've recently let go of things that didn't serve you, whether it's material clutter or emotional baggage. They perceive you as actively embracing a fresh start and committing to new beginnings in like various aspects of your life, right? And they're saying things like, oh, you used to be all over the place. They're saying like you used to be all over the place, but now but now you seem much more at peace. There's no chaos around you anymore. So this is the thing. If you've gone through like a difficult period before where perhaps life felt messy or unorganized for you, or if you were dealing with situations that made you feel overwhelmed, this person now sees, right? They now see you as someone who has achieved much needed peace in your environment, right? They notice the peaceful energy you're radiating now that things are aligned, and it makes you feel more grounded and at ease. Okay, they can see, they know, they're saying that you've taken control of your life and your energy, and everything you do now has purpose. And so, beautiful number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire. If it does, drop a comment below. Click that like and subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss the next video upload. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, card 3, Clarity Family. Welcome to your reading. So in this reading, we're going to explore who is talking about you and what they're saying. So we'll dive into the energy around you. Okay, so this is the carnelian crystal that you're naturally drawn to, with also the Hierophant Tarot card. Now, these energies are strong and purposeful, guiding you towards deep wisdom, strength, and spiritual growth. So let's see what the energy says about who is talking about you. So as we connect here with the carnelian crystal and that energy, so expect some bold energy coming through, okay? So this is all about taking action, finding inspiration, and fueling your passion. So it's time to be fearless, number 3, in how you express yourself. And this person seems to really see your confidence and determination. So let's get into it. Now, with the Hierophant card, when this card appears, so it brings in a sense of tradition, knowledge, and discipline. And it's often called the card, that's associated with mentorship or learning. Okay. So this person who's talking about you might come from a place of wisdom, right? Or even a sense of authority in their own life or in their way of thinking. So let's tap into these vibes and find out who this person is. Who exactly is this person? And their traits that are talking about you. So let's gain more insight. Who is talking about you? What are they saying? And also, Spirit, if you have their personality and characteristic traits. So we have the card here, Compassion, the Oracle Compassion. Energy is significant. So let's see here. So with compassion, let's see. I am picking up that, let's see here. Okay. Okay. So the energy coming through from the compassion oracle, okay, it tells me that the person talking about you is someone who recognizes your empathy, right? And they are pretty like an emotional person, and sometimes they may hide their feelings, okay? This is a person who recognizes your natural ability to see things from multiple perspectives. And this person also feels deeply, right? They recognize how you feel deeply about the people around you, and they are likely someone who recognizes your emotional intelligence. I feel like also this person is intuitive, possibly someone who's been through their own emotional challenges and has actually learned the value of compassion through experiences or through you as well. So what I'm picking up is that this person recognizes that you deeply care for others and you want to make sure people are seen and understood. Okay? So let's see here. What they are saying about you is something like coming through is like they admire the way that you hold space for others and the way that you make people feel. Okay, so they're noticing how you interact with others, especially when it comes to holding space and being emotionally available for people. They see you as someone who brings warmth and compassion to every situation. So let's gain more insight. And of course, compassion is associated with feeling and deeply and emotion. So it is in resonance with the Pisces zodiac energy. So Pisces could definitely be in the top placements of their chart or yours as a confirmation in the reading. So let's gain more. Who is talking about you? What are they saying? And you have here wild and free, oracle. All good things are wild and free. All right. Let's see. So what I'm picking up here is that the energy of the wild and free oracle card, it brings a sense of untamed freedom, okay? Full of confidence and rebellious spirit. So this card signifies that someone who recognize your individuality, they value their own individuality as well. This is someone who loves to break boundaries and has a deeper admiration for, what they feel is right. They're going to say it, okay? This person may not always conform, right, to societal expectations. And they recognize your authenticity, okay? Now, with this phrase, all good things are wild, this person might perceive you as someone who refuses to fit into like this like neat, predictable boxes. Okay, so they appreciate the adventurous and the free spirited side of you, someone who embraces life without hesitation, someone who could change their own energy by simply stepping into a room, right? They're drawn to your ability to be yourself, no matter what other people think. Okay, recognizing your adventurous side, your independence. They say you are so independent. I feel like this person is saying like you are bold, you are feisty, and I feel like this person is saying like you've got a spark. It's like you can make anything feel exciting. So this person is talking about how you have the ability to make the ordinary feel extraordinary. So they find that your energy, which is raw and unfiltered energy, it brings life and like a spontaneity into everything that you do. So this person who is talking about you is someone who clearly, right, values their own independence. You cannot tell this person what to do. They values their own independence and their authenticity, right? And they admire your adventurous, fearless spirit, right? and the way you boldly live life, right? According to your own roots, whether they say it directly to you or not. There's an overwhelming sense of admiration for how wild and free you are, right? To your truest form. So you are someone they look up to, not just for your confidence, but for your refusal to play it small. Always embracing the bigger picture of what life has to offer. Quite frankly, they're fascinated by the way you bring your own energy into a space, okay? And you're not afraid to go against the norm, right? To get what you want. In their eyes, you are the embodiment, right, of what it means to be fully alive and unapologetically yourself. So let's gain more insight. What's the energy coming through as who is talking about you and what are they saying? And also, Spirit, if you could give us personality traits in this energy as well. All right, so you got the Page of Wands here. So with the Page of Wands coming through, this is, of course, fire energy, so I find that to be a synchronicity, especially with the fire energy coming through with the wild and free energy that showed up, right? So the Page of Wands brings like a youthful adventure here. This person is talking about you with a spark in their voice, right? They're likely someone who feels inspired by you, like constantly seeking new experiences and exploration. The Page of Wands is a messenger, okay? The Page of Wands conveys like new ideas, exciting possibilities, and enthusiasm about what's coming next. So this person is someone who sees you as full of potential, possibility, and creative energy, but also as someone who brings a breath of fresh air, right? Wherever you go. So the energy surrounding this card is all about new beginnings, exploration, and enthusiasm. So the person who is speaking about you is probably energized, right? And excited by the impact that you've had on their world. They're eager to talk about you, almost like they can't help but share your story because you've ignited something in them, whether that's inspiration, excitement, or even just admiration for your boldness and individuality. Now, I feel like the personality traits of this person coming through that's talking about you is like they're curious and inquisitive. Okay, so this person enjoys new experiences, new ideas, and constantly want to know more. They're excited about getting to know you, and in their mind, you're still a bit of a mystery, right? You're still a journey to uncover, if that makes sense. They see you as adventurous and daring. So this person also isn't afraid to just do crazy things, take risks. And, sometimes they will step out of their comfort zone, just like the Page of Wands, okay? So let's gain more insight. What is the energy coming through, Spirit? What is the energy? I'm also picking up, let me just say this. So what they're saying about you is that you've got so much energy and potential, like a spark that could light up a whole room. Okay, so this person sees you as someone with immense possibility, and your presence is magnetic. So they find your confidence, your curiosity, and your ability to explore new paths really exciting. So let me gain more insight. All right. So let's see here. What is the energy as it does come through, Spirit, about, okay, who is talking about you and what are they saying? Who is talking about you? You got Libra, tarot energy, and astrology. All right. Let me just say this, that Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, and the planet Venus rules over Libra and Taurus. Okay, so that energy of Libra and Taurus, that earth energy and that air energy is significant here. It could be in the top placements of your birth chart or theirs, a sun, moon, and rising sign, seventh house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. And also the wand energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, which came through with the wand energy. But let me point this out. With Libra energy coming through, like the person you're talking about, is likely someone who can be charming, right? Can be diplomatic, or is a little fairness oriented, okay? Because Libra is represented by the scales. It seeks harmony and balance in all areas of life. So this individual might be drawn to you for your ability to create a sense of peace, of balance, and calm in the chaos around you. Okay, they see you, Libras value relationships and connection. So, and this person could either be someone who's close to you or someone who admires how effortlessly you navigate those interactions and friendships. Okay, they appreciate your ability here to get along with others and to maintain a sense of grace in all your social interactions. So, in terms of the tarot energy with Libra, Libra is associated with the Justice card. So justice brings in an energy of truth, accountability, and equilibrium. Okay, so the person speaking about you is recognizing your ability to maintain fairness, to stand up for what's right, and find balance, even when things are out of control. And I feel like what this person is saying about you is they're saying like you're diplomatic and fair-minded, just like the Libra sign. So there's someone who believes in balance and fairness, and they likely handle situations, sometimes with grace and tact, and may be known for like their ability to like mediate conflicts or approach things with an unbiased perspective. This is what they're saying about you. This is what they're saying you're able to do. Okay. They see you as someone as being, charming and sociable. So they're saying like you enjoy conversations, you like socializing with people, because the Libra energy draws you towards creating meaningful connection. And your connections have to be meaningful. So it's like come correct, come just, come fair, or don't come at all. And that's something they recognize about you. So let's gain more insight. All right, let's see here what's coming through. So what is the energy spirit as it does relate? Who is talking about you and what are they saying? Who's talking about you and what are they saying? Let's see. What is the energy? Who is talking about you and what are they saying? A welling tree, reconciliations. So with the welling tree oracle energy coming through, okay. This is giving a clear message. And what I am picking up here is like, okay, so with the welling tree oracle coming through, the person speaking about you is connected, right, to you, okay? They recognize your deep wisdom rooted in like experiences, right? They see you as a bit mystical. This energy often ties to someone who has been through a lot in life, right? And understands the cycles of growth, healing, and connection. So the welling tree represents ancestral wisdom. And it's also about like resilience and emotional growth. So this person is talking about you may see you in this light as someone who's able to find deep grounding through hardship, or someone who, like a tree, grows strong through time and adversity. All right. So they see you as like being wise and experienced. I feel like this person is experienced as well. This person may be a bit older or has simply lived a life full full of lessons, okay? And they have a deep well of knowledge and understanding. And I feel like they know it all. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like, hey, I know it all. I value what I know, right? Because they may have dealt with their own difficult and their own emotional landscape. And so they see something familiar in you, right? So let's gain more insight. That's interesting. So what is the energy spirit as it does relate here? Who is talking about you? Let's see. Who is talking about you and what are they saying, Spirit? Who is talking about you? Spirit, can you give more personality and characteristic traits of the person that's talking here in this message? Thank you, Spirit. And what are they saying? So you have the maiden. So with the maiden oracle, that's interesting. Okay. All right. So with the maiden oracle energy coming through, the person who is talking about you, right? They recognize your youthful energy, your optimism, and your, a sense of untapped potential. So this maiden represents innocence, new beginnings, okay, and the purity of emotions and thoughts. This is a person who recognize that you see the world with fresh eyes, right? This is how they view you, as someone who has the potential to bring about change and growth, but with a spark of like a beginner's excitement. Okay, so I'm picking up, I feel like this person has like an untamed personality. Like you can, and again, it's going back to that first message where you can't tell this person what to do. They're going to do exactly what they want to do. They have a curiosity and an exploration energy about life. Okay. And this person also has like a free-spirited approach to life. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the environment that they're in, they have like this fun, loving vibe about them. What they're saying about you is like you bring excitement into everything you do. And they're saying like there's never a dull moment when you're around. So I feel like this person is fascinated by your vibrant energy and how you always bring something fresh and enthusiastic, and you have like a dynamic to any situation. They enjoy your enthusiasm for life and how you approach every day as a new opportunity for growth and discovery. Okay. They are saying like there's a purity about you, right? That hasn't been tainted by the harshness of the world yet. I feel like they appreciate the innocent and the pure side of your nature, right? Whether you're relatively young, new to a certain experience, or just have more open, like you have an open-hearted approach, this person admires your ability to see the world without bias or jadeness, right? So this person talking about you seems to hold you in high regard for your optimism, your energy, and your untapped potential. And they see you as someone, right, who brings a sense of freshness and innocence into their life. Their words are likely, they're full of encouragement sometimes and admiration for what they believe you could accomplish. and they see you full of promise, right? Just at the start of something incredible. In their eyes, you embody the spirit of new beginnings and a future full of bright possibilities. So, whether you're in the beginning steps of like a creative project or like a new chapter in your life, or even just like navigating an exciting path ahead, this person sees you as someone with a whole world of potential to unfold. You know what I'm saying? So even if they don't tell you and they hold their feelings inside, right? This is what they um, say about you. You know what I'm saying? This is what they say about you, right? They admire your zest for life, right? Even if they're not vocal about it. They are deeply drawn to your energy and how you seem to approach every moment. You know what I'm saying? With openness and excitement. They might be quietly amazed. You know what I'm saying? Quietly amazed by the way you see the world with fresh eyes, full of wonder, right? Whether or not they express it, they are keenly aware of your vibrant spirit and how it lights up the room. They see your potential, right? They may not directly tell you how impressed they are by your hidden strength and possibilities, but inside, they hold the belief that you are capable of far more than you realize. So, see, there's a quiet recognition here, right? A quiet recognition in their heart that you are just starting to unveil your true power and abilities, right? And they want to be a part of your journey, even if they're unsure of how to show it. And so, beautiful number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.